The second is something I told every area officer before they went to their nominating committee round today at camp. Go in there knowing you're going to blow them away, and you'll always succeed. No matter if you set out what you set out to do, or you learn in the process. But see, there's this one guy. He just came out of a round and he felt horrible about himself. He did that, he had no faith in himself that he could even get a nomination, much less this area office. So I told him, okay, stop, take a deep breath, and look at the things that make you shine just like a diamond. No matter what we do, whether it be judging a CDE, interviewing for a job, running for an office, we have to go in there knowing and telling ourselves that we are the best and that we're going to blow each and every one of those people away. Because if you go into anything telling yourself that you're going to mess up and fail, then you probably will. This one thing can seem like the easiest to get, but the hardest to have. It's something I see in members, young and old. They think they can't do anything because it's too hard, and they don't put the faith in themselves that they can. That is stupid. Believe in yourself, and you can do anything. Always know that. It doesn't matter what people say about you. Believe in yourself, and there is nothing you can't accomplish. Well, that member shined himself as brightly as he could, went back into that nominating committee room, and you know what? He got that nomination, and he got that area office. The third is, dig deep through the space. Now, I'll tell you a story. A few years ago, I was running for an area office again. I just finished a term as the Area 4 Junior Vice President. I was really, really excited. I couldn't wait to run again. Problem is, I went to nominating committee thinking I was better than I actually was. The result? I got cut up in the second round. I didn't even win my election. That 3-hour ride home back to Thibodeau from Bunkie in the back of Mr. Arsenault's truck, Old Blue, was the longest it had ever been. But it gave me time to think. It gave me time to realize that there are things about myself I needed to change if I wanted to accomplish my goals. And it made me realize that sometimes I'd have to dig deep through the spades that are my faults. FFA members, throughout our lives, we'll be faced with times when we'll be wondering who we are. At that moment, you must learn to take a step back and look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to be? Then you have to ask, what changes do I have to make to become this person? And what am I going to change to become this person? You see, these changes will have to affect our personality, mannerisms, habits, or even just ourselves as a whole. But we have to be willing to change if we want to become the person we dream of becoming. And just remember, sometimes you'll have to do a little extra digging. What I mean is, sometimes in our lives, you'll have to look back and reflect on each and every day. At the end of the day, take a step back and look. Go over what you did right, what you did wrong, or just plain what you did. If there's something that bothered you, go back and take another look at it. You'll find something, if you found something that you think is wrong, look at it again and think, what can I do to fix this if it needs to be fixed? The final ace, the most important and the one closest to my heart. Feel the hearts, or simply just care. Care about what you do and take pride in what you do. What's the point of doing something if you're not going to care about it? What's the point of even believing in yourself, knowing to get back up after you fail, or even trying again if you're not going to feel the heart? If you don't feel the heart, it defeats the purpose of the clubs, the diamonds, and the spades all in one shot. There's this one song that is very dear to me, and it may be cliche to use it, but for me, it's the only one that can capture my point. If Everyone Cares by Nickelback shows us a world where everyone cares. And we look past our differences, our wants, our needs, our skin colors, and how by doing this we can make the world a better place. By caring, we impact ourselves in such a way that is unimaginable. You want a real-life example? So I'm going to show you one. Look at these state officers, and look at the state officer candidates waiting to get their state degrees. They care. They care about you. They care about the state. And they care about the greatest student organization in the world. And they care so much that they would give a year of their lives in service to that great organization. Why? Why do they give the long nights, the stressful times, and even get in front of you and giving speeches like this? They do it because they realize the first thing is we state officers learn that it's all about you, the members. Every single thing we do as state officers is done for you guys. I can tell you that each and every one of us care greatly and deeply for each one of you. My greatest pleasure comes from seeing you succeed. And you, too, can succeed yourself by caring. Caring about your members, caring about your chapter, your association, and even the great person I know each and every one of you will become. So I ask you, members, what should you, the world, or even the FFA be like if everyone cared? Survive the clubs, shine the diamonds, dig deep through the spades, and feel the hearts. Four very simple yet powerful lessons we need to learn if we want to reach our full potential. You too can reach your full potential by following these aces of virtue. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, what you look like, or what you wear. You too can be great. All you got to do is play a little game. So now, we're presented with two options. We can either, one, follow the lessons of the four aces and reshuffle the deck that is our lives. Or two, we can draw our last card and fade into obscurity, just like the Joker. It's all in the cards you draw. So I have one final question for you. Are you going to pull up a chair? And play your hand?